I'm sure I'm not the only person that watched the video where Chief Uncle Tony Elumelu, Chief Uncle Doctor, give him the titles, he deserves it, donated 25 billion. And I read the comment section, people they argue that 25 million, they talk about that 25 billion. 25 billion naira to the state government of Lagos for the fundraising of 500 billion project. You don't get it when they know the raise. Ah, God.
We will support this initiative with 25 billion naira.
This man came and said he donated 25 billion for the project. The 25 billion is not the issue. You know the issue? I've actually studied the gathering, and I noticed that the gathering is actually by who are who, the who is who in the industry, you know, not small gathering, but that small gathering is heavy. That is the reason why when they mentioned 25 billion, the whole don't check. The air you heard was the backbenchers, the people where follow other people come and security where they there. If you hear the shout no commensurate with the billion when they mention. The reason is because poor man know that gathering, or rather there's no much poor man there. Now poor man too they shout. Every small thing they shock poor man normally. This is because something that was above or beyond his understanding. You know the reason I mean that is he saw it like an impossibility. If you go to a gathering, if you go to a fundraising gathering where people billionaires, you know, millionaires get they do fundraising. As the way they go about it, when they raise, you know, they just clap softly. Yeah, or shouting, nothing they shock them. Now I decided to just go through the comment section and just, you know, shake one or two things. And I started seeing a lot of Nigerians saying how much he gets when Tony they give 25 billion. Jesus. Water guy. It's really hard to believe that some people do not understand people before they judge them. You need to understand, you need to know people before you judge them. See, if you don't know Tony, leave him. We don't say you don't know Tony. Before many of you were born, Tony don't give grants. Tony Elumelu has been giving grants. If you give and you forget that, a lot of Nigerians have benefited from this very thing. A lot of Africans have benefited from it. Thousands of dollars, millions of dollars being given as grants. Tony Elumelu never smelled small money for his life. The only time Tony Elumelu smelled small money for his life was the time when he did primary school. If Tony motivates you, believe him. If Tony inspire you, believe him. If Tony tell you things, believe him. If Tony tell you say take 1 billion home, he give you, and now 1 billion be that. Go and check his wedding pictures. That was at 19 Guinea. Waiting with that. Go and check those pictures. You see those pictures? The very thing Tony's wife was wearing, Tony and his wife was such quality less. Such quality less. We start to the rain, you know, years later. People, you know, if you know where you know be your double then. Tony wear 1993 to wedding wife with also cap. So the reason why I quickly made this video is for those of you who might not know Tony. If you see any gathering that is discussing Tony and they use small voice to discuss him, go there scatter him. Tony don't be small name. And this will make me come here and address this matter. They're very important. You people should stop downplaying people. Say because you don't get that money, don't miss other people don't get them. For the fact that you've not seen a billionaire for the very first time since the history of your existence, don't miss it, they know they exist. For the fact that you've not seen somebody who is a definition of affluence and influence, don't miss it, they know they exist. Tony doesn't play small because you are small. You get some people who they play small because they're small. You want them to dim their light because you are small. Tony doesn't play small just because you are small.